Hello, welcome, W.J. Burns PHX. This is a Philco Model 42-350. It's been completely refurbished inside and out. All electrolytics have been replaced. All the wax capacitors have been replaced. Some resistors have been replaced. And the output transformer has been replaced. It has 4 new tubes in it. The finish has been restained. It's been sanded down to bare wood, restained, new decals, and a semi-gloss poly finish on it. The knobs are all original, the buttons are original, and the dial glass is original. The speaker is original. The shadows are getting a little dark around here now because the sun's setting low in the sky. It'll be below the mountain pretty quick. This radio has 7 tubes. 3 bands, although one band is the old FM band that's not active anymore. The antenna has been refurbished and sealed. It has a new FM loop antenna on it. The original stickers in the cabinet have been preserved. The chassis has been refinished. New labels. The chassis has an under chassis mounted fuse, a new polarized cord, and a voltage dropping resistor has been added. Now we'll get her fired up here so you can give it a listen. It does have a couple of minor stress cracks here. I notice this is typical for most of these Philco style radios that are much like this. There's another one right up here you might be able to detect. The bezel for the buttons has been polished and sealed. There's new decals. So let's give her a run through. Okay, we'll start on the shortwave band. On the low side, work to the high side, and then we'll drop down to the broadcast band. They're up here on the FM band. There's nothing anymore. It's an old FM band that they used when they started out delving into FM. So we won't even bother going up there. But it does have an antenna for the FM band, such as it is. So we'll start right here and work our way around. It'll drift in and drift out. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Cottonwood. Clear skies.
Who knows if he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering unto the Lord your God.
This is about the time of the day that the band starts kind of shifting a little bit. It goes from the upper side being busy to the lower side being busy. Right in the middle of the band is pretty much all day broadcasting. You may pick it up, you may not.
God definitely told Brother Stair. He got on the radio immediately and he proclaimed that Reagan had blasphemed the Holy Ghost for America. From that time down, everything just went. In 1985, Brother Stair heads across the country saying this is the last generation. Goes on a little camper. He goes out to do that. He did that mighty work. That year he also revealed the mystery of why God had made man, which was to become true worshipers and replace the fallen angels, which nobody in the history knew before that. Nobody knew that.
Garbage truck just stopped by. It's our day for trash. Now this is assisted with a long wire hooked into the internal loop. Whoops.
Con la adopción de la declaración de San Médico, incluyó un antiguo largura a la sexta cumbre CARICOM Cuba, donde participó el presidente de los
looks like
Consejos de Estado de Ministros, General de Ejército.
My light took a dump on me. Hang on and I'll see if I can get it working again. Okay, finally got the light back to working again. Must be that Chinese stuff. Okay, pick up where we left off. And we got a lot of mountains here in Cottonwood, so we get a lot of drift. That looks like about it for this band. We'll go on down to the broadcast band. We only got one station here in Cottonwood. And this is it. The tone. Works pretty well. This is getting about the time of day that most stations will start bleeding in on each other because some cut their power and others are so distant that they kind of bleed together.
FM and 1530 AM. It's a bad year for spiders.
And 1% on everything else. 3 ways to reward yourself every day. Apply for a state cash.
I'm not sure where a lot of these stations are. There's only a few that I know.
For your needs. All you gotta do is call us. It's easy. We'll have you installed tomorrow on Saturday. Just call 81 Fortune.
Lo contrario de la oración. Si usted va a la iglesia y después hace lo contrario que le enseñó el pastor en la iglesia. Needs to be a big one. Please pray about it. Talk it over. You do, honey. You can go see Doctor. Dining experience at Temple Square, or win a gift certificate from Dave's Bernie.
You get quite a lot of stations in here. Trouble is most of them are so far away that you can barely pick them up.
Still refuses to have government bureaucrats dictate what and how they
Mark
must
Levin,
run their
he's
camp.
on.
Everything Hillsdale does, from the financial aid that 97% of its
see, that
students
station
receive,
there
to the
is in
completely
Prescott
free
Valley, which is
online
about
courses
40
it offers you,
miles on the other
depends
side of
generous donors who
other side of the
recognize
mountain
worth
from us.
of independence. Financial freedom preserves.
You're not alone in struggling with family issues. You're not alone. $9mm caliber gun. If anyone has information regarding the whereabouts of the weapon, contact the Prescott Valley Police Department or
I think
a $500 reward is being
this
offered.
station is out of Flagstaff, which is about 70 miles
Law
away.
enforcement officials are looking for a duty man who was last seen driving north on Interstate.
Orange County to 5 North County slammed from the 1
You may have noticed that our world is very confused these days.
Sign up for a firearm instruction or concealed carry course today.
This station is out of Sedona, which is about 16 miles away.
South Main in Cottonwood.
2017 has been a terrific year.
100 acres in just 20 minutes. 65.
Algo de ti. Si tu mundo es madrugar, tu dinero les llegará temprano.
I have no idea what these are.
Tu ayuda llevará. Oh, baby.
Quicken, or go to rocketmortgage.com. That's 800. Fly Glass. Get everything on her list for less than you think.
As the Secretary of Homeland Security, the top cop in Prescott Valley is getting some time off for leaving.
And that's about it for that broadcast band. Quite a few stations. Now, as I said, up above there on the FM band, you're not going to find anything. Not anymore. Not these days. So we'll go on up there and we'll crank up the. I mean, you won't even get a whisper out of it. Not even a heterodyne. Nothing. I think they gave these frequencies over to emergency facilities, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken though, but I think that's what they did with it. They shifted it. These are channel numbers, not megahertz numbers. Okay, so that will do it for that. To show you that the push buttons work, we'll kick it on. Kick it on down there. This light does work, but you might not be able to detect it with the brightness of the of my mood lighting on it.
Night with a tail as big as a car. Money for his family. He earned $30 a week as a caddy and a shoe shiner.
Now, some of these are programmed. Others, we don't have a whole lot of selection of stations in this area, so I probably got about 3 of them programmed, maybe 4 of them programmed. But this time of day, some of the ones, like I said, drop their power, and they become so weak you can hardly pick them up. That's our local station. I believe this one here was a station out of Flagstaff. This here is was a station out of, and of course this one here is the Sedona station, around 800.
This is a U.S. Open playoff, right? He threw a rubber snake that his daughter had put in his bag as a joke at Nicklaus, who later admitted that he asked Trevino to throw it to him so he could see it.
Okay, so that's it.
People thought Trevino was throwing this rubber snake at Nicklaus to throw him off his game.
A Philco
grabbed the rubber snake and playfully
model
tossed it at Nicklaus,
42-350.
And a laugh from Nicklaus.
3-band.
Went on to shoot a 68 and beat Nicklaus by 3 strokes.
Push button.
That was, it's like,
I think it has 7 tubes. Completely refurbished inside and out. Available now on eBay.
Tournament, Tony Jacklin.
Thanks for watching.
Paired with Trevino, and he said, "Lee, I don't want to talk today."